if you have respect for your business, these other operators, if you have respect for your business and you're not going to drop your price to match an Uber or Lyft price, right? You pay a lot more for your vehicle, you pay a lot more for your insurance, and if these people don't understand that, it's not worth your time explaining that to them.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I love that. And so so today, I know you say you don't mind. So since March 17th, about 23 in ad spend, 22.9. And you keep this pretty well updated, right?
Yes.
So now again, he does buses, right, as well, which those can be bigger jobs. I think the ROI is generally going to be the bigger the vehicle, usually the better the margins and whatever. But I'm sure there's quite a few pretty big jobs in here, right? And so and nice job keeping this updated. It's also motivating, right? It feels kind of good to, like, you know, when you're on it making sales.
Well, and Mark too, let's to be fair, it's not 100% updated like we talked about, because there's no way for me to go back for any repeat clients.
Oh, repeat.
Right. So anybody that you booked for a
that
$1,200 job, if they book again, and I'll give you that soccer coach story that you love so much. That was a $5,200 job. And
can you tell that story real quick? Just because
I can get into that. But he's booked 2 more times at $3,000 a piece. So he's really 11.5 or 11.2.
We're in here for a few
52
grand
that he's in there. Exactly.
52. Okay.
The same with the electric vehicle contract. That started out, it's in here as $400. By the time we're said and done with this, they signed for next year as well. By the time we're said and done next year, you're talking almost $500,000 out of a $400 lead. So I can't go back and update those, but
yeah. Well, and by the way, the new system now should, if they come back, because we've set it up now so that opportunities, you can have duplicate opportunities, meaning, so opportunities just means like potential reservations and potential reservations, right? That's what an opportunity is. And so now with this new system, it's set up so that you can have more than one per person. And because I want to capture that, that lifetime value, meaning, this soccer person is a perfect example where so far they've been worth 11 grand to you, right? Because really what we want to know is, okay, how many clients have you gotten over your time working with us? And then what is the total amount of revenue you've done? And we want to know those numbers because we can just figure out, let's just say 260, let's say it was 260. I know it's more than that. But, and then how many, let's see, book jobs. One, there's, wait. Oh, no. This is only showing 1 month. Hold on. Let me go here to the 18th. Confirm. So if we see 113. So 113, and let's just say it's 260. Let's see, 260, 1, 2, 3 divided by 113. So that's lifetime value, which, yeah, again, it's higher than this. But the reason why this is good to know is if we know how much, so actually it's easy to see his return on ad spend as well. So if we know he spent $23,000, right? $23,000, which is a little more than that because of Bing, but Bing is nowhere near as much, divided by 113, right? So he got 113 clients for 23 grand. So he's paying, let's say, $200 per client, right? And he's making 2,300. So then, I don't know. Most people aren't like really big into numbers, but this is a very important number. Is what is the multiple on his ad spend? So for every dollar he spends on ads, he makes $11.38. Again, more than that, but just to give you guys an idea. And what I've found is if you're at under 4 times, it's like rough, right? And you really want to be at 5, hopefully 6. And then once you get to 7 and 8, that's when you're really like, hey, we should be spending a whole lot more, or as much as we can profitably, because how it works is the more you spend, usually this number will eventually go down, because in any given market, there's, only so many people searching for these services. But yeah, that's that's big. But okay, so the calling, feeling people out, right? That right there is, I think probably the most important thing out of all this. And you don't even have to get an exact number. You're throwing a number out because, look, at the end of the day, if you know approximately what it is, right? Not even wasting your time on entering it all in, right? Because $5, $10 won't make a difference to the type of client you want, right? It just won't.
And you're saving yourself time. You're feeling out the client.
Yeah, exactly.
Throwing them a number is not gonna.
Exactly.
And in a lot of cases, I think it helps because some of a lot of companies are using automation. Automation is good. Okay, I'm for that. A lot of these companies are using the Philippines or Bangladesh or wherever they're using for their call centers.
Yeah.
I'll never agree with that. Not in this industry. There are so many variables, so many different things that these people are requesting. And I would say, you're not the only one. I'm not the only one getting these leads, right? They're going to multiple different people. So I would imagine it's the same in any market. They're not just going to go to one person. So again, if you can give them a number right away, it's that instant gratification that they're getting that, oh, at least I have a number. It's not set, but at least I have some sort of a ballpark idea. Because they're probably getting a lot of, oh, well, we'll email you back. We'll call you back. We'll send you a quote. We'll do all this.
Yeah.
They want a number, right? You go through 15 steps on the internet, and next thing you know, it's plug in your email address. We'll give you a quote on what you just
yeah.
put in there. They don't want that. So it's that instant communication kind of sets it apart for me.